We are experiencing the damage of world pandemic. One of the most affected factors was the tourism factor. Many people cannot travel because of this pandemic. But the day pass by the traveling and the tourism is going back and adapting the new normal. This narrative report is all about the effect of the COVID-19 in the tourism aspect. First of all, the live discuss about the disclosure of the hospitality education around the world because most of the schools that offering hospitality management are closed and adapting the new normal or the online class. But the problem is not all students are capable of undergoing the online class because some of the students do not have any means to use able to attend online class. The COVID-19 have the acronym that stand each letter of COVID. Letter C stands for cost-cutting, which means institute cost-cutting measure, while the letter O stands for orderless, which means maintain the orderless in sanitation, health, safety, and operational procedure. And also letter B stands for visualization, which means provide and develop online presence and leverage technologies. In additional, the letter I stands for integrations, which means hotel and destination stakeholders. And lastly, letter D, domestication, which means tap into domestic market. And also discuss about room service and its factors. In this topic, 3 factors are considering the usage of the robot. The new technology, kitchen and restaurant. In new technology is stated that all work should be robot in this time of pandemic. In the kitchen, stated that robots are one who is responsible in cooking food. And also in the restaurant, robot will the one who is going the service of the food. In continuation, talk about the difference never look back values. As the speaker stated that there are several never look back values during this pandemic. During this pandemic, one of the values was wellness, that is stated that is very important to take care of ourselves and undergo exercise to make us fit during this pandemic. The second values was consumption, and in spending it means that many of people are still depending on the assistance that given by the government of community government or commonly known as ayuda. Because of this pandemic, many establishments are closed because of COVID-19. And many OFW choose to go back home instead staying abroad. The next value is able a spender in this time of pandemic. People should know how to spend their money wisely and able to survive. And many people become more wise in handling money. The next value is remote working. It means that most of the people is working from home. It saves money, time, and effort. The next one is green tourism. It means that we people become more intimate in terms in our nature because of this pandemic. And also, we people realize how nature is very important to us. Lastly, sustainability. It means that we need to sustain the ability of our nature resources to avoid the scarcity in this of pandemic. That are the never look back values that pandemic through us, and also talk about the resiliency of people of the Philippines, especially the Bicolano people. Ma'am Honrado discussed about the disclosure of the restaurant and other establishment because of the pandemic. And also, she stated that housekeeping bar are also closed and it will reopening when the pandemic will begin. And also, she stated the disclosure of the school, colleges, and universities in the Philippines and also in world, and the face-to-face classes are suspended to bad the online class. And social distancing as obeying the law is feasible in this time of pandemic. In additional to this topic, tourism industry is closed because of the said pandemic. And also they discuss about the airplanes during pandemic. In getting back to flight, customers should undergo 3 days quarantine before the flight. They will be a COVID-19 test that will tell if the customer is positive and negative. And if the customer will be positive, the customer will not able to take a flight. Also talk about the food service during pandemic. The FDA discussed the 4 steps of food safety. According to the FDA, the food should be clean, separate, cook, and chill to avoid contamination in this time of pandemic. And also they discuss about the pick up and delivery etiquette.